Okay, so what do you think we need to do? Be very quiet. They can hear things that we can't. Okay, so stay real quiet.
You can't bring that over here. You can't bring that over here.
I sort of looked, then I heard the wings flap. I figured I might as well stay still. Lauren looked like.
Fahima, you must sit down. Can't get all the way in the front. Go on the other side.
Open up the tree.
Good job, you guys. Good job. Okay, now stay like that, nice and quiet. Okay, this little guy, he's called a Fennec Fox. How many of you think he's a baby fox? Me. Because he's so small, right? Well, actually, he's full grown. Fennec foxes are the smallest kind of fox that lives on our planet. He's never going to get any bigger than this. His name is Yoda. And Yoda, those big ears he has, they're very good for listening. And he has to listen for a couple of things. Number one is danger. Fennec foxes live in Africa, and where they live, there's some dangerous guys. Lions, leopards, hyenas. The smallest fox in the world does not want to fight one of those guys. Okay? So they have to listen carefully. When they hear danger, they run and hide. The other thing, though, he has to listen for is his food. Do you have to listen to find your food? When you're hungry, do you go? No. He does, and there's a couple of reasons for that. Number one, he's nocturnal. Does anybody know what that means? Yeah?
They find their food at night.
Right, they sleep all day, very good, and then they wake up at nighttime. So when they come out, it's dark, and it's harder to see. When they hunt, they use their hearing, and they hunt for little things like bugs and mice, and they live in the desert. What's the ground made of in the desert? Sand. Do you think that a mouse or a little bug crawling on the sand makes a lot of noise? No, they're almost totally silent. So for him to find them in the dark, he needs these great big ears. His ears also do one more thing. His ears help him stay cool. Do you guys cool off with your ears? No. How do you think that works? You think he's got like little ear conditioners in there? You think he flaps them like fan really fast? No, his ears do one really simple thing. You know when you go outside on a really cold day, it helps to keep yourself warm by putting on like a big warm hat? There's a reason it helps so much, and that's because we're a lot like this guy. We're mammals, and we make our own body heat. In your body, it's almost 100 degrees all the time. Doesn't matter where you go or what you do, okay? The heat that's in our body, most of it escapes through our head. So when you put a hat on, that helps trap the heat inside of you, and it helps your whole body stay warm longer. Okay, now this little guy lives in the desert in Africa. Do you think he'd ever want to wear a winter hat? No. He doesn't want to trap heat in. He needs it to get out as fast as possible. And so that's what these big ears help to do. Can you see this line right here by my thumb? Okay, that line is a big vein in his ear. Veins are things that our blood pumps through. They're like little highways for our blood to move through our body. They're right at the surface of his ears, so when the blood pumps up into his ears, the heat in his blood comes out through his ears, and it helps him stay cool. He also has another neat tool. Check out the bottom of his feet. You see that fur on the bottom of his feet? Okay, foxes and dogs do not usually have fur on the bottom of their feet. They have pads. They have skin, right? Any of you ever step on something really hot in the summertime with your bare feet? Yeah, and you go, right? Sand, like at the beach or something like that, or like blacktop or anything like that gets really hot. Guess what this fur on his feet protects him from? The heat. Right, the sand where he lives, it cooks. It gets over 120 degrees where he lives. So that fur on his feet helps protect the pads of his feet. They're kind of like flip-flops or sandals. They protect the pads of his feet. Now he's pretty cute, right? A lot of kids tell me they think he looks like a chihuahua. But is he a dog? No. Do you think he should be a pet? No. He has really sharp teeth, and he can bite pretty hard. And not only that, the most important thing, he's hard to take care of. We have to feed him lots of different things. Mealworms, crickets, hard-boiled eggs, fruits, vegetables, cat food, dog food, monkey biscuits. You can't just go to like Petco and buy Fennec Fox food. Check this out on Yoda right here. Ooh, he pooped on me. Anybody want some of that? It's actually a brownie I dropped on my lap. You sure you don't want it? See? Another reason they don't make good pets. Oh! I dodged that one. Oh! trying, Alexis. I appreciate that. Does anybody want a slightly new pair of pants? I'm probably done with these too. No! So, let me show you what I was trying to show you. I wasn't trying to show you his poop coming out. Oh, thanks a lot. Thank you very much. I know you made me wait a little longer, didn't you?
You always be the only one in school.
Not for long. Go! Can I get a wipe too? You have those over there? Okay, now look, here's what I was trying to show you. It does happen a lot, Alexis, unfortunately. Do you see his tail? Do you see how his tail isn't straight? It bends like this. Okay? His tail is not supposed to look like that. What happened to him was the people who had him before us did not feed him the right things. They fed him hot dogs and dog food. His bones got really weak and fragile, and one day, just wagging, thank you very much, one day just wagging his tail was so weak that it broke. And it didn't heal right. It will always have this bend in it, okay? Now, it doesn't hurt him anymore, but it just shows you he's hard to take care of. It's not really something that should be in our house, even though he's super cute. Right, you? And I still think you're cute, even though you pooped on him. Okay? So, yeah. You guys have any questions about it?
No.
Yes, sweetie.
I like that pet. It's so cute.
You like the Fennec Fox? He is super cute. He's kind of like you. Yeah. Did you have questions?
Don't he got 2 ears? Because it don't look like it. Like 2 ears.
Oh, yeah. He's got 2 big giant ears there. Yeah.
No, 2.
Oh, another one. There's like a little fold of skin. You mean right here. It almost makes it look like he has 2 on each side. No, it's just his ears bent a little bit there. Yeah, Alexis.
Why does he poop?
Sometimes when they get a little nervous, they poop. And sometimes after they ate, they poop. It happens. They just, you know, everything does that sometimes. Yep.
That's a girl.
Do they get what?
No, that's
Well, one of the things is, by coming out at nighttime, they avoid the hottest part of the day. When the sun goes down, it cools off a lot. And that's actually why they have all this fur. It seems kind of weird that they would have thick fur coats like her and live in the desert. But at night in the desert, it cools off a lot. So they need that fur in the middle of the night when it gets cold. Yeah, man.
How did you get this?
A couple in New York State had this and these 2 and the porcupine. They had them as pets. And then they split up. They didn't know what to do with their animals. They called somebody who knew us, and then we got them through him. Okay? Now this is the best part a lot of times. When I put him back, sometimes he'll make a lot of noise and he'll run around and shake and like rub himself on the ground. Okay, let's see, right? Sometimes. He won't always do it. See him shaking? Running around? Yeah, do you know why he's doing that? Because he's going, ew, pew, stinky human. I don't want to smell like Travis, that's disgusting. Which is kind of mean, I took a shower today. So, I don't think I smell that bad. Okay, now, guys, couple things. First of all, you guys were awesome teachers. You did a really good job. You were very good listeners, and I really appreciate that. And so do my animals, okay? And so thank you guys so much for coming. And you guys, I would like it